So what's this all about, Alfie? Well, I've said it before, this is about Main Street, not Wall Street. It's a coordinated effort by the usual suspects bent on undermining the greatest system ever. It's not about the 1%. The organizers want it all. And there's proof. BigGovernment.com got its hands on emails from activists who planned the protests. I pared one down because it was wordy and stupid. It says there are no solutions that can be presented quickly to make us go away. It's in those moments that we have to push the envelope. We go as far as we can to destabilize, but maintain momentum. See, it's not about frustration, but destabilization. Our malaise is seen as an opportunity for havoc. Today, it's a park. What's tomorrow? I'd say my place, but it's already a mess. So, I want to quickly, before we get to our, we're being occupied here, some video. Protesters communicate in a really weird way. They don't talk like the rest of us do. They use hand signals, and we wanted explanation, so let's look for it.
There are 7 basic hand signals, the first of which is twinkles. This is to show agreement with something. The second one is down twinkles, which is to show that you disagree with something that is said. The next one is wrap it up. Wrap it up means you've been rambling and you need to make more clear, concise statements and finish it quickly.
I was twinkling. Eric, do you have any hand signals?
I have a couple.
Yeah?
I'm occupying the 5. I'm with them. By the way, I thought I was Captain Stupid. I Deutsch get that one. This one is the 5.
Yes.
I'll come up with some more.
Actually, Bob has a hand signal that he uses a lot, but we can't show it.
Yeah, this shows you what a slow news day this is, man. To have you get on like that, we've got good ratings. We don't need this. And if I were you, I would be so embarrassed for your kid. I mean, all I can say is occupy Eric's beach
He
house.
saved your life yesterday.
He did. I know it.
By the way,
I'm not going to pay.
For the record,
I've done that. I appreciate it and all the rest of it. I'm going to try to save his so he doesn't go home.
Can I
Put that
point
silly
something
thing
out?
up. But by the way, every time Greg tries to bring up these funny little things from Wall Street, you always pick and choose all the
Yes.
crazy people. Can we take a look at the Tea Party rallies that they had about a couple of years ago? We have that footage? I assume we do, and we better.
Here we go.
There'll be...
Try to take some questions if we can have a number of you participate. If not, you know, we can just keep shouting at one another.
Read the bill. If I could just make a point about, would you get that silly sign out of my face? You saved my life yesterday. I'm going to take yours today. Get that thing out of here.
I have to make this point.
I make your point.
How did this happen?
If you needed mouth to mouth, this would be the 4 today.
Okay, fine. Keep bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. All I could say is, would you put that thing down? Is that the Tea Party, the people you keep talking about being these calm and nice people just out there trying to organize themselves and be constitutionalists, you just saw pictures of them. That went on in every congressional district in America. It was disgraceful, it was disgusting, and it was a way...
Well,
that guy may have those
freedom of
signs...
speech.
Wait, disgusting. Hold on.
You make fun of his signs, and you listen to those old farts do that?
They need signs. They haven't brushed their teeth in weeks. How else are they going to communicate?
How do you know? And those people at the Tea Party, what do you think they were doing?
By the way, at least Read the Bill had a point.
Right.
I mean, there's no point.
You know what? I love the Wall Street protests. I actually love them. It's just like in 2004.
What do you have to say about the Tea Party people?
When George Bush came to New York to give his speech at the convention, and there were naked liberals running up and down 6th Avenue. Thank God it wasn't Bob. We hope you never do that, Bob. But it makes the Republican Party look normal. So thank you, crazy, stinky Wall Street protesters.
Well, I want to bring Dana in here. What did the mayor cave on this, and what happens to these protesters now? Can they stay there forever?
You explained something to me earlier, but I asked yesterday if it's a private park, and then why don't you have control over your own private property? Why can't you ask them to leave? But you said that there's some sort of like New York City law that allows them to stay there in perpetuity.
I guess because there's no curfew.
I can weigh in on this. We had I was talking to.
Are they telling you in your head?
Yes, they're beaming it down to me from Selectron. The Brookfield Properties owns the park. Brookfield Properties has one of their board members of one of their properties happens to be the girlfriend of Mayor Bloomberg. Now, I'm not saying that if Brookfield Properties wanted those people to be removed, they'd be removed.
That tinfoil hat is
I
working.
love you. Please take that thing off. I mean, I'm embarrassed sitting next to you. Think about your wife and your child at home. Like I said, really, it's a bad thing. Look, I notice you guys once again don't say anything. I brought this Tea Party.
No, you did. You made a valid point,
I didn't
Bob.
make a valid point. Would you guys haven't responded to a single thing? Do you think that was democracy in action to listen to those people scream and yell and try to get people not to be able to?
That was actually at a meeting. This is in a park. These people are on a private property. Imagine if somebody was living on your front lawn and elected officials said, we don't want you to kick him off that front lawn. That's what's happening here. Elected officials pressured Brookfield, or is it Brookfield, not to kick these guys off. So imagine if these people were on your front lawn and officials called you and said, if you tell them to leave, we will do something.
The greatest system in the world, you keep talking about it, the greatest system in the world allows people to protest. So why?
Well, I'm just saying, they're on private property. Time to go?
Do you think this is a good 2012 message, you having to defend these nuts? Is this what you want to talk about?
I have to defend these nuts. You're going to defend those nuts of those Tea Party things?
Bob, I will defend them and say there's a fair portion of those people that have sincere issues. But this thing was created by ad busters. These are people who don't like America.
There are a lot of people down there that do love America, and a lot of people down there who have been hurt by Wall Street and the greed and the fact that these people have...
And they sleep all day.
You still want to continue going and be a
they sleep all day.
For those guys?
It's a slumber party.
It's a slumber party.
It's an outdoor slumber party.
Wall Street, they slumber party and slumber all your money away.
That was
are we supposed to get out of here? You're supposed to get out of here.
Yeah,
get out of here.
You want to do it? Are you mad?
I am mad only because I want Eric to stop. I don't want this picture. We got to go.
Okay, yet another reason to avoid San Francisco.